precise, the partition of India was carried out literally on June the 3rd, just a few weeks ahead of the 15th of August. And it was carried out by only 8 people. And those 8 people really shaped the future of this subcontinent called India. Some of the photographs which were taken at that point of time were very much relevant in this case. And they show the haunted face of Jawaharlal Nehru, the haunted face of none other than Mohammad Ali Jinnah. And there was another person who was also haunted at the point, and the photo shows it all. That was Lord Mountbatten. So people, you can really understand that what happened in and across the time of independence, and who are really responsible for the massacre took place in and across the region of India and the subcontinent.
How was the United Bengal Plan conceived? A most striking aspect of the partition of Bengal was the fact that the same Bengali Hindus who had vociferously opposed the 1905 partition of the region by Lord Curzon were the ones who demanded the division of the province on communal lines less than half a century later. One way to understand this is by noting the fact that the communal skirmishes that had started in 1905 reached its peak by 1947. But there was also the fact that Bengal politics changed dramatically in 1932 with the introduction of the communal award. It gave more seats in the Legislative Council to Muslims than Hindus. It also provided separate electorates for the Dalits. Consequently, Bengali Hindus ceased to be as significant and visible in provincial politics.
Giving vent to the fear of the Muslim League, its leader, ex-congressman Mohammad Ali Jinnah, called a press conference at his Mumbai residence in July 1946 to announce that the Muslim League had chalked out a plan to launch a struggle for achieving their demand of an independent state. We either have a divided India or a destroyed India, Jinnah stated. One of the first steps towards the said struggle was calling of a general strike on 16th of August 1946 and termed it a direct action day. 16th August was primarily chosen by Jinnah as that it was the 18th day of Ramzan, the day of Prophet Muhammad was for the fierce battle in Badr, defeating the non-believers and conquering Makkah. Hence, it was a significant day for the Islamists and was an indirect call by Jinnah to repeat their trump over the Hethens. This call is itself established Jinnah as a bigot far removed from the polished, elitist image of he used to carry earlier on.
Political scientist Bidyut Chakrabarti in his book The Partition of the Bengal and Assam 1932 to 1947, Counter of Freedom writes that in the aftermath of the 1937 elections, when the Krishak Praja Party and the Muslim League formed a coalition government in Bengal, they took a number of legislative steps to ameliorate the condition of the Muslims in the state. In a situation where Muslims constituted a majority but lived under the socio-economic condition of the Hindu majority, any attempt to improve the conditions of the former was bound to provoke opposition from the Hindus. He writes, Hindu politicians, both within and outside the legislature, characterized them as well-engineered devices to squash the Hindus.
How the partition of India happened and why its effects are still felt today. After partition was announced, the subcontinent descended quickly into riots and bloodshed. trains carrying refugees between the two new nations arrived full of corpses. Their passengers had been killed by mobs en route. These were called blood trains. All too often they crossed the border in funeral silence, blood seeping from under their carriage doors. Hajari wrote in his book, "Even the fruit on the trees tasted of blood," recalls Sudarshana Kumari, who fled from her hometown in Pakistan to India. When you broke a branch, red would come out, Sudarshana Kumari said, painting an image on how much blood had shocked the soil in India.
Hi guys, I have just gone ahead and finished up today's episode with the partition of India and Pakistan. You definitely heard today what exactly happened, what were the facts during this. These episodes doesn't affect any religion views or discriminate any caste or religion views, or neither for any political views. We are here with all the real facts of Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, what exactly happened in his real life. So that's all from my end, and I would like to thank all the background members who are working behind these episodes with the editing, with the creativity, with the camera, with the photographer, and with the different scenes and other things, other research parts. So I would like to thank each and every one of you for viewing us, for watching us. We would request you to please subscribe our National Icon channel on the YouTube, on the Facebook, and on another social media platform. That's all from my end, guys, today. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.